Hi, today I will make review with you about absolute value, equation and inequality, equation of a line, slope, parallel and perpendicular line, and system of linear equation in two variables. So I have some exercise that I will do it all over with you, and I hope that it will help you in your exam. So first equation, 2 times x minus 1 minus 3 equals 7. So we have multiplication of 2, x minus 1 minus 3 equals 7. So we have 2x minus 2 minus 3 equals 7. Then we add the numbers, and then the one with the variable, we keep it until last. So 2x minus 5 equals 7. Then we try to move 5 to the other side, or we have to add 5 in both sides so we can cancel number 5. So we have 2x equals 7 plus 5. Then 2x equals 12. Then we divide both sides by 2, so we can get x by itself. So x equals 12 over 2. X equals 6. The second equation is the absolute value of x minus 2 over 2. X minus 6 over 2 equal 4. So when we take out the absolute value, so the number inside either equal 4 or negative 4. So x minus 6 over 2 equal 4, or x minus 6 over 2 equal negative 4. So we do each one by itself. We divide both sides, we multiply both sides by 2. So x minus 6 over 2 we multiply by 2, so 2 will gone, and then equal 4 times 2. So x equal 8, then x minus 6 equal 8. Then we add 6 in both sides, so we can cancel number 6, and then we can get x equal 8 plus 6, x equal 14. The other one is x minus 6 over 2 equal negative 4. Then we do the same thing, we multiply both sides by 2, so we have x minus 6 equal negative 4 times 2, x equal negative, x minus 6 equal negative 8. Then we add number 6 in both sides, so we can get x equal negative 8 plus 6, x equal negative 2. The third one is absolute value of x over 2 minus 3 less or equal 4. We do the common denominator, so we have the x minus 6 over 2, the absolute value of x minus 6 over 2 less or equal 4. So in this, when we take out the absolute value, so the number inside is either between negative 4 and 4. So as we can see, negative 4 is less or equal x minus 2 over 2 is less or equal 4. Then we multiply all the side by 2, so we can cancel, and then we can get only x minus 6. So negative 4 times 2 less or equal x minus 6 less or equal 4 times 2. So negative 8 is less or equal x minus 6 less or equal 8. Then we add 6 in all the sides, so we can get only x by itself. So we have negative 8 plus 6 less or equal x less or equal 8 plus 6. So x is between negative 2 and 14. And then, as we can see on the line, we plug negative 2 and 14. So the domain of x is negative 2, 14, including negative 2 and 14. So another one, absolute value of x minus 6 over 2 minus 1 greater than 3. So let's try to move 1 to the other side, so we add 1 in both sides. X, and then we can get x minus the absolute value of x minus 6 over 2 greater than 4. Then when we take out the absolute value, so the number inside either greater than 4 or less than negative 4. So we do each one by itself. X minus 6 over 2 greater than 4. Then we multiply both sides by 2, so we get x minus 6 greater than 4 times 2. So x minus 6 is greater than 8. Then we add 6 in both sides. We have x minus 6 plus 6 greater than 8 plus 6. So x is greater than 14. So we do the other one, x minus 6 over 2 less than negative 4. So we multiply both sides by 2. So we get x minus 6 less than negative 8. Then we add 6, number 6 in both sides. So we get x less than negative 8 plus 6. So x is less than negative 2. And the line is show that. So x either less than negative 2 or greater than 14. So the domain of x is negative infinity, negative 2, union 14, infinity. So now let's study without graphing. We have to determine whether the pair of lines are parallel or perpendicular or neither. In this exercise, we need to find first the slope. So we have the system of equation. We have y, we have two lines. The first line is equation is 3x minus 4, and then the second equation, the second line, the equation of second line is 3x plus y equals 6. So let's find the slope of the first equation and then the second. The first normally the equation always is y equal a x plus b, and a is the slope, or mx plus b. M is the slope. So the first equation is easy to get the slope. So the equation is y equal negative 3x minus 4. So m1 is negative 3. Now to find the slope of the second line, we have to get to change the form to y equal mx plus b. So we have 3x plus y equal 6. Then we get y by itself, and then we move the 3x to the other side. And then be careful, if you move the number from one side to the other side, change the sign. If we have plus, become minus. If we have minus, become plus. So here the sign of 3x is positive, so when you change it to the other side, become negative. So y equals 6 minus 3x. Then we just switch the place so we can get m. Y equal negative 3x plus 6. So m2, or the slope of the second line, equal negative 3. So since m1 equal negative 3, then the pair of lines are parallel. So let's study the second case. We have 3x plus 2y equal 10, and then 2x plus 3y equal 5. So we try to get m1 and m2, the slope of both lines. So we have 3x plus 2y equal 10. Then we try to move 3x to the other side, or either if you want to make easy, you can add or minus 3x in both sides. So we have 3x minus 3x plus 2y equal 10 minus 3x. So 3x plus 3x will be cancelled, and then we get only 2y equal 10 minus 3x. Now we divide everything by 2. So 2y divided by 2 equal 10 minus 3x, everything divided by 2. So we get only 1 by itself. Y equal 10 divided by 2 minus 3x divided by 2. Y equal 5 minus 3 over 2x. Then we switch the place. Y equal negative 3 over 2x plus 4. So m1 equal negative 3 over 2. Let's get the slope of the second line. We have 2x plus 3y equal 5. The same thing we do. We move the 2x to the other side, but don't forget to change the sign. So we have 2x become minus 2x. So 3y equal 5 minus 2x. Now we divide everything by 3. We have 3 divided by 3 equal 5 minus 2x, everything divided by 3. So y equal 5 over 3 minus 2x over 3. So y equal 5 over 3 minus 2 over 3x. We switch the place, so we have y equal negative 2 over 3x plus 5 over 3. So m2 equal negative 2 over 3. So now, as we can see, since m and m2 are different, so and also if we multiply m1 times m2, we get 1. And then to be perpendicular, the line has to be perpendicular, m1 m2 has to equal negative 1. So m1 m2 equal 1, which is different to negative 1, so the lines are neither parallel nor perpendicular. Now let's try to find the equation of the line. The first line pass through one point who has 0, negative 2, and he has the slope of 3. So the equation of this line, we have to find the equation of this line. So the equation or the formula that we use always is y minus y1 equal m times x minus x1, and y1 and x1, y1 is the point that we have, they are given, and m is the slope, so we plug the number. We have the point is 0 minus 2, negative 2, 0 is the x, and negative 2 is the y, so y minus negative 2 equal 3 times x minus 0. So y plus 2 equal 3x. So y equal 3x minus 2. So this is the equation of the line. So the second line, we have to find the equation of the second line, that he passed through the points who has the coordination 1, negative 1, and m equals 0. That means the slope is equal 0. So the equation of the line that passes through 1, negative 2, and its slope is 0 is simply an horizontal line, since m equals 0. So m equals 0, then y equal b, because the equation of the line is y equal mx plus b, and then if we plug the m, so we get y equal b, so y equal negative 2. So the third one, the equation of the line that passed through the point who has the coordination negative 2, 3, and point 3, 5. So the formula is y1 minus y2 equal m times x1 minus x2. Just we have to plug, like the point 1, it has x1 y1, and the point 2 is x2 y2. So we plug the number 3 minus 5 equal m times minus 2, negative 2 minus 3. So we have negative 2 equal negative 5m. Then we multiply both sides by negative 1, so we can get out from the negative. So we have 2 equal 5m, so m equal 2 over 5. This is the slope. Now we need to find b, so we can find the equation. So we choose one of the points. Okay, let's choose negative 2, 3. So y equal mx plus b. So y of this point is 3, and x is negative 2. 3 equal 2 over 5 times negative 2 plus b. So 3, then we move the number, negative 4 over 5. So if we move it to the other side, will be positive. So 3 plus 4 over 5 equal b. Then we use some algebra, we do the common denominator. So b equal 15 plus 4 over 5, so b equal 19 over 5. So finally the equation of the line is y equal 2 over 5x plus 19 over 5. And then we can multiply everything by 5, so we get 5y equal to x plus 19. So both of them, they are the equation of the line. So now the other situation, we have the equation of the vertical line that passes through the points 3, 2, and then since the line vertical, so is simply the equation of the line is x equal x of the number, so x equal 3, because m is undefined. Exercise 7. We have to find the equation of the line that's passed through the point 1, negative 2, and they said that it is perpendicular to graph whose equation is x minus 3y equals 12. So since the two lines are perpendicular, that means m1, m2 equal negative 1. So let's find first the equation of the line that's passed through the 1, negative 2 and perpendicular with the line x minus 3y equal 12. So let's get the m2 first because it makes us easy. So x minus 3y equal 12. So we move x to the other side, will be negative. So negative 3y equal negative x plus 12. And then we divide everything by 3. First, we multiply everything by negative 1 so we can get out from negative. So we have 3y equal x minus 12. Then we divide everything by 3. We have y equal 1/3 of x minus 12 over 3. So y equal 1/3 of minus 4. So the slope of this line, m1, is 1/3. And since both lines are perpendicular, then m1, m2 equal negative 1. So 1/3 of m2 equal negative 1, so m2 equal negative 3. Now we have the slope of the line and the point, 1, negative 2. So we use the formula y minus 1, y1 equal m times x minus x1. So we plug the number y minus negative 2 equal negative 3 times x minus 1. Y plus 2 equal negative 3x plus 3. Y equal, and then we move 2 to the other side, so y equal negative 3x plus 3 minus 2, so y equal negative 3x plus 1. So we have to solve now the system of equation that have two variables, x and y. That's easy. Either we use the elimination method or the distribution method. So the first system of equation, we have 5x minus 2y equal 1, and then we have 3x plus 4y equal 2. In this exercise, we can use, like I see, either the elimination method or substitution method to solve the system of equation. So in here, I will try to use the elimination method. So we have 5x minus 2y equal 1, and then 3x plus 4y equal 2. We multiply the equation by 2, the first one, so we have 2 times 5x minus 2y equal 1, so everything multiplied by 2, so we will get 10x minus 4y equal 2. Then the second equation we stay the same, 3x plus 4y equal 2. Then when we add both equation, we will get 13x plus 0, because plus 4y and minus 4y is 0, equal 2 plus 2 is 4. So 13x equal 4. So x equal 4 over 13. Now let's look for y. We choose one of the equation to look for y and replace it by x equal 4 over 13. So let's choose the first one, 5x minus 2y equal 1. So 5 times 4 over 13 minus 2y equal 1. So equal 20 over 13 minus 2y equal 1. Then we multiply both sides by 13, so we can cancel. We have, so 13 times 20 over 13 minus 2y equal 1. So we get 20 minus 26y equal 13. Then we move 20 to the other side. We get negative 26y equal 13 minus 20. So negative 26y equal negative 7. Then we multiply both sides by negative 1. We get 20y equals 7. So y equals 7 over 26. So the second system of equation, we have 3x minus 2y equal 9, and then x equal 2y minus 1. I will use in this system of equation the substitution method, since we have x equal 2y minus 1, so just we plug it in the first equation. So 3x minus 2y equal 9, and then x equal 2y minus 1, so we have 2, we replace x by 2y minus 1, so 2 times 2y minus 1 minus 2y equal 9. So we get 3 times 2y minus 2y equal 9. So we get 3y minus 3 minus 2y equal 9. And then we keep the second. So we have 6y minus 2y is 4y minus 3 equal 9. Then we move 3 to the other side. So we will get 4y equal 9 plus 3. So 4y equal 12. So y equal 12 over 4. Then finally y equal 3. So now we have y. Let's plug it one of the equation to get x. So I will choose the second one. X equal 2y minus 1. So x equal 2 times 3 minus 1. X equal 6 minus 1. So x equal 5. Now, exercise 9. So we have 5,000 is invested into two accounts. One that pay 4% simple interest and other pay 5% simple interest. And the total interest after 1 year is $220. We have to find the amount invested in each account. This is like simple equation, but we have numbers, that's money, like situation. So let's put x and y, the two accounts. So in the beginning they say that both accounts is 5,000. They are invested. X plus y equal 5,000. Then they say one account pay 4% and the other one pay 5%. So 4% which means 0.04x plus 0.05y equal, because the total after 1 year is 220. So we have this number, so equal to $20. And then we solve for x and y. This is the two accounts, so we simply. So we have x plus y equal 5,000. And then let's multiply the second equation by 100, so we can get simple number. So we get 100 times 0.04x plus 0.05y equal 220 times 100. So we get 4x plus 5y equal 22,000. Okay, I will use here the substitution method. So with y or x from the first equation, and then we plug it in the second equation. So the first equation we get y equal 5,000 minus x, and then we have 4x plus 5y equal 22,000. So we replace y in the second equation to get x. So we have 4x plus 5y equal 5,000 minus x. So 5 times 5,000 minus x, everything equal 22,000. So we have 4x plus 25,000 minus 5x equal 22,000. So 4x minus 5x equal negative x. So we have negative x, and then we move the 25,000 to the other side. So negative x equal 22,000 minus 25,000. And then we multiply both sides by negative 1, so we can get x. So x equal negative 1 times negative 3,000. So x equal 3,000. Now we replace the 3,000, x equal 3,000 in the first equation, so we can get y. So y equal 5,000 minus x. So y equal 5,000 minus 3,000. Y equal 2,000. So in conclusion, we have $3,000 is invested at 4% and $2,000 is invested at 5%. So the last exercise, we have the sum of two numbers is 10. And then the difference between twice one number and 3 times the other is also 10. So let's find the two numbers. Same thing, we put x and y, the two variable or the two number. So the first one, they say the sum of two number is 10. So x plus y equal 10. Then the second part, they say the difference. So the difference between twice 1, that's mean the first one, so twice 2x, and 3 times the other one, so that's mean minus 3y, equal the same thing, 10. So we have two equations, x plus y equal 10 and 2x minus 3y equal 10. So we solve. I will use elimination method. So x plus y equal 10, and then we have 2x minus 3y equal 10. We multiply the first part by 3, so we can cancel y. So 3x plus 3y equal 30. And then the second one is 2x minus 3y equal 10. So if we add both equation, we will get 3x plus 2x plus 3y minus 3y equal 30 plus 10. So 5x equal 40, x equal 40 over 5, x equal 8. So simply now we replace x equal 8 in the first equation, so we can get y. X plus y equal 10, so y equal 10 minus x. Y equal 10 minus 8, so y equal 2. And then we make the same thing and using the distribution method. That's easy too. So x plus y equal 10. So here we can find y equal 10 minus x, and then we replace it in the second equation. So 2x minus 3y equal 10. So 2x minus 3, since y equal 10 minus x, so 3 times 10 minus x equal 10. So we have 2x minus 30 minus 3x equal 10. So 5x minus 30 equal 10. Then we move 30 to the other side, and don't forget to change the sign. We have minus 13, so it will be plus 13. 5x equal 10 plus 30. 5x equal 40. So now x equal 40 over 5, x equal 8. We get the same answer. So then we plug the x equal 8 in the first equation. So we get x plus y equal 10. So y equal 10 minus x. Y equal 10 minus 8. Y equal 2. Thank you.